a Sony cinema camera at the Blackmagic Design booth? Let's find out what that is all about.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi guys, my name is Nino from CineD. I'm here at the Blackmagic Design booth with Craig. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. You just introduced a new Sony wait, you didn't introduce a Sony camera, but why are we here with a Sony camera?
So we're showing as a technical development, this will be something we'll release later in the year. We're introducing Blackmagic RAW for Sony cameras. So this is a technology that we've introduced previously. If you're aware of Blackmagic RAW, it's our proprietary dynamic codec that we use in our camera systems. We've made it available through Video Assist recorders onto other camera platforms, and now really pleased to announce in development for support for FX9 and FX6 cameras that operators and owners of those cameras will be able to take the 4K RAW from the product they own into our Video Assist technologies and encapsulate it in Blackmagic RAW to get all of the power of our post-production workflow with that technology.
Very cool. So basically those two cameras that output RAW via SDI, I mean in the case of the FX9 you need this, still unfortunately need this XDCA FX9 accessory to output the RAW via SDI. I think with the FX6 you don't need that, it's just the SDI. So as long as the camera outputs RAW, you can record Blackmagic RAW in the Blackmagic Assist recorders.
Absolutely, yeah. So there's two parts to it. We want and receive the 4K RAW output from the camera, whether that's SDI or HDMI based on the camera model. We also work with the technology in camera. So Blackmagic RAW as a primary use of that codec is sensor profiled. So what we mean there is we know the characteristics of the camera. It's not that it's just a coverall process that Blackmagic RAW uses. We profile the sensor, we understand the characteristics of the color and the nature of that sensor, and we encapsulate that in the final RAW package. And then we take the 4K RAW output, and then you choose whether you want constant quality, constant bit rate, and we take that all through to DaVinci Resolve for post-processing and color and edit workflows.
I find it very exciting because finally Blackmagic RAW has been in the market for quite a while. And I remember we talked to you guys at the beginning if this is something that other manufacturers would be able to license and use, and you always said yes. And now this is the first implementation. I just hope in the future we'll also see other manufacturers' cameras that can record Blackmagic RAW internally. Is that something that's possible?
I think we're always open to the conversation with other camera manufacturers, and we want to see Blackmagic RAW adoption and use to help innovate, creative and give choice so that you've got that either with Video Assist hardware. If it was in third-party cameras, that would create a faster workflow potentially. But we're slowly but surely working with more and more camera manufacturers, and if you go to the Video Assist product page, so in the technical specification listing, you'll see the camera models we support, and of course it's fantastic we're going to start to add Sony products to that list as well.
What other cameras are supported actually? Are there other third-party cameras supported already?
Yeah, so we support and work already with Panasonic and with Nikon.
I wasn't aware of that.
So yeah, and you'll see which models, and as those manufacturers announce and develop their own camera platforms, we're keen to keep that progression going as well.
Very cool. Very nice to have an open standard kind of that allows others to really use it. I think Blackmagic RAW there's still this constant, it's either ProRes RAW or Blackmagic RAW. Unfortunately, either of these are kind of limited to one NLE. We all wish that you could use either of those in any NLE, but yeah, that's hopefully happening in the future.
Well, we have a software decoder. So Blackmagic RAW is supported across a large number of post tools, whether that's edit, whether that's onset or picture management or color systems. And again, if you look on our website, there's a Blackmagic RAW page. It gives more information about how Blackmagic RAW works and behaves. And if you look at your preferred software, whether that's, let's say, we're right next door here to Adobe and Avid, both of those technology partners support Blackmagic RAW in their post tools as well. So we're building a bigger and bigger ecosystem for Blackmagic RAW all the time.
Great. Thank you, Greg. And have a great rest of the show. And thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more videos from IBC 2024, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.